Welcome to an episode of InRange, coming to you today with the JAKL 10. So this is the JAKL in 308.
Correct.
Okay, and you use this here at High Desert Brutality to kind of test things out. Is that fair?
Yep, in heavy rifle division.
Heavy rifle division. And not to spoil the ending of this, you kind of like it.
I do like it,
Okay.
and a lot of my like for it comes from having used a lot of other 308 battle rifles.
Well, I remember a long time ago you were kind of caught up at least trying in the SCAR frenzy. Remember when there was the SCAR frenzy?
Yes.
The SCAR was going to be the new rifle that was going to be the cool thing.
Yeah, 2010-ish.
SCAR was everything, right?
Yep.
And then everybody used SCARs with 308 and 5.56. 5.56 went away almost immediately.
Yep.
And then 308 was like, no, not really.
Yeah, using the SCAR H, that, particularly being left-handed, I found deficiencies with it. The ejection pattern hit my right arm constantly.
Yeah.
The reciprocating charging handle was a problem, working around props and barricades and stuff like that. And the optics lost zero several times.
I mean, the SCAR is well known for being an optics testing platform. Like, you just buy a SCAR just to see if your optics will work, and then you can put it on something else.
Right. So a lot of people are calling, like, the JAKLs the SCAR we have at home.
Sure.
Different operating system. It is a long stroke piston, not a short stroke piston system.
Like an AK.
Yep. And I have to say, overall, like comparing the two, even though at MSRP, this is $1,500.
Yep.
Bought it myself versus, like, I think a SCAR H is now like closer to 4,000.
That's got that FN thing, right?
Right. I like this better.
You know, say what you will about PSA, sometimes they do knock it out of the park. Like, and this might be one of those.
Yeah, longevity, I don't know. I have somewhere between 600 or 700 rounds of this gun. I zeroed it. I did some training with it. I shot a local match with it, did well with it there. So that's what my proving was, to bring it up here to High Desert, a major, and see how it worked. And I've been very pleased with it. The only things I changed on it was I put one of my Recluse triggers in it, and I put an unrivaled brake on it to be more competitive in the match space.
When it comes to making a gun more competitive in competition, to use that word repetitively, the trigger is like one of the first things.
Yes.
As for the brake, I can vouch for the power of that brake because with my earplugs in, while filming you in that bus, my ears were ringing. I had earplugs in, I was like, it must work because it sounds like the hammer of Thor coming down on your head every time you pull the trigger.
I don't feel a hard push back into my shoulder. The sight picture does still lift, but it's predictable, and I'm just mostly feeling the bolt carrier cycle.
That said, when you're behind it, it's not like that. It's when you're to the side of it or whatever. That, to me, being near that was like being next to a Barrett 50.
Right.
Anyways,
basic testing so far, it's about a 2 MOA gun with ball ammo.
That's not bad. 2 MOA is really good.
Mostly shot PMC bronze through it.
Okay.
And it cycled fine. Adjustable gas settings for different pressures of ammo and suppressed versus not. So that was part of the process of proving it, was making sure I had on the right gas setting for my ammo. Dialing it down, it did feel better, but it wouldn't lock back consistently. So one click up and there we go. Barrel is threaded 5/8 24, so all your common suppressor muzzle devices and stuff can go on there if you don't want to break on it.
Your normal common 308 thread or large caliber thread.
Non-reciprocating charging handle makes it a lot easier to work with around props and barricades and stuff like that. And you can, of course, reverse it to be left or right-handed.
And it is floated. This looks like a monolithic aluminum
so that's
part. Well, not monolithic. It's been bolted together, but
it's one big extrusion.
Oh, it is. It is one big extrusion.
One big extrusion.
No, these are. This is the trunnion.
So it is free floated.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It is free floated. You know, that is, of course, a good thing when you're adding accessories on and off, like the bipod.
Of course, because if you're putting load here, you're not affecting the barrel. The whole point of free float.
Right. Now, one sticking point. The gas block is very close to the bottom M-lock on the bottom of the handguard.
It sure is.
So if you want to use a bipod there, you essentially need a longer rail section that bridges over it.
On the bottom one, too. It's close to the top, too. Oh, yeah. I see that. Because, you're going to bottom out, right?
Right. So when I put a short rail section on there, which is all I need for my bipod, or
the screws were hitting it?
The screws are hitting the gas block.
No, you can't do that.
So you're just going to want to be aware you need like a 7-slot M-lock rail that bridges over the gas block.
So that's because your screws are here, and it's not hitting the actual gas block.
Correct.
Got it.
It is very front heavy. It's a heavier profile barrel. And this stock, this is a B&T stock, which is better than the F5 stock.
It came with this?
Yes,
Okay.
this is the factory stock it's shipping with. It's better than the F5 stock we reviewed on the JAKL 15.
We did not like that stock.
It was
real bendy.
It is more rigid. It still has more bend than I would like in a 308 because I can feel it kind of do this every shot fired.
I can see you doing it. It's bending while you're doing that.
And I am looking forward to PSA coming out with a Picatinny rear section so I can put a nice heavy aluminum locking side folding stock on it with a heavier stock to help balance the system.
Make it heavier, make it also more strong.
Yes.
But also it'll balance better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean that's the thing when if you're running with it, like you have to armpit it or it's dipping down.
Yeah, but if you had more weight back here, it would balance closer to the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the stock and the gas block proximity to the rail are my only two real complaints with it. Those things I think are things you can deal with if you know to expect it, and hopefully soon I can put a different buttstock on there.
What about the reliability? Is no problems?
I've had no malfunctions with this thing.
Yeah.
And you can see it's coated in this fine Parma moon dust.
It is.
I've been driving around in the ATV with it exposed in the ATV, doing match director things.
Yeah.
And you can see it's getting coated. There's no dust cover.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any malfunctions.
No issues at all.
So,
well,
I hate to say it, but like I'm more willing to tolerate like slight things that I don't care for when it's only $1,500 versus $4,000.
and these slight things you're mentioning, like this issue with the gas block and this being a little bendy, it's pretty minor.
It's pretty minor. You can work around it. I'll have a fix for this eventually. I did hold out to get the 16-inch barrel model versus the 14.5s because if I'm shooting 308, I want at least a 16-inch barrel.
Yeah. Thank goodness. It would have been even louder. I mean, I can't even tell you how loud that was. Yeah.
Ideally, I'd prefer a 20-inch on this system.
but they're not doing that.
Not yet anyway. So
everybody's all about the shorter barrels, but sometimes that's not it, man.
When I'm shooting a full power rifle cartridge, I definitely want a longer barrel.
And really, 20 inches is like not going to change that much for what this gun is, and it would be better.
No.
Yeah.
So all in all, like I normally don't enjoy shooting battle rifles.
Yeah.
But this was not like worse enough versus shooting 5.56 that I didn't like it. I actually kind of enjoyed the different challenge. I liked having to make each shot count.
Yeah, that's part of it, right? Yeah.
It's a different mental game shooting battle rifle versus assault rifle, in that you got to make every shot count. You can't lead targets the same way. You can't see that first impact and adjust for it, because even with the brake, you're pulling off target.
It's easier in that regard to my lever guns, but I understand that because when I'm shooting my lever guns, you really every shot counts because you're not seeing where it hits when you're cycling the gun. You've lost your sight picture.
Right.
You have a little better than that, but you're still fighting with that.
Yep.
So what you're not saying is everyone should switch to 308 and give up on 5.56?
No. What I would say is if you want to have a different capability, or you want a different shooting challenge in a match environment like doing heavy rifle, I think the JAKL 10's a fine candidate for that.
If you wanted it,
How well it holds up over time, that's to be determined many years in the future. I'm going to use this at a couple matches a year, and it's probably going to last a long time accordingly.
So this is a positive review, being that PSA sponsored you and gave this to you?
No, I paid retail through their website.
Wait, you bought it?
Yeah.
They didn't just give this to you so you do a good review?
No. In fact, even when I've emailed them to ask, like, hey, can we get priority on buying one? I never ask for free stuff anymore. I just want to have clean hands. Let's buy it.
Yeah, buying it is the best policy.
And they said, nope, wait for it to come in stock on the website.
So you didn't even get early access?
No.
So what we're saying here is this was purchased, was not sponsored content, and you actually like it.
Yep.
That's the best kind of positive review.
Yep.
Because you're not bought or sold here.
Exactly.
And it's because of people that watch this via patreon.com/InRange TV that make that possible.
Absolutely.
So thank you for keeping this channel alive. We are completely crowdfunded. We don't take money from YouTube, and we don't take sponsorship from PSA. We do this because you support an alternative voice in the gun space. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for watching this video. If you want 308, this might be a good one for you, but 5.56 is still better. But that's not the lesson to be learned here, right? But stay tuned for more.